You know, gamers, I would really appreciate it. I'd really appreciate it if the, company in charge of making Pokemon games did not staff bestiality enjoyers. You know, I think it would be in everybody's best interest if the company that makes funny animal video games for 12-year-old children did not write up complicated documents about human-animal mating. I just feel like that would be good if that wasn't a thing. You know? You know? It's for the lore. This is gonna be a little hot opinion right here. Pokemon doesn't need lore. All the games have the exact same premise. Extremely young teenager / old child goes out to catch all the monsters and beat up all the gym leaders. The end. There doesn't need to be a graph, a spiderweb graph of various gods and in which humans they fucked. That doesn't need to exist. It doesn't need to. Now here's the thing, I'm really half joking, because obviously it's not as severe as I'm making it out to be. But I'm also kind of not joking, and I really feel like whoever is writing that shit up should be given the boot. Honestly. Get rid of them. Seriously. Like, holy shit. Oh, damn. And I don't care. Okay, I know this goes back to what we were talking about when we were playing Monkey Island. And Zeus. And all the stories about Greek culture being like, Zeus turned into a goat and then fucked a woman. And I refer back to my opinion that I expressed. By the way, I lost like three viewers. I lost 3 pokefuckers as soon as after I started talking. Viewership. I refer back to my opinion I expressed during Monkey Island. That most of the Greek legends were stupid. It was just some horny asshole who wanted to write a story about Zeus turning into like into a possum and fucking a woman. Okay? I argue that those stories were dumb too. So saying that it's like mythology doesn't make it any better. Mythology sucked. Shingo, I don't know who Kirkbride is. Isn't he the guy who made the music for Banjo-Kazooie? I don't think Grant Kirkbride wrote any songs about like fucking like Gardevoir. I don't think he did. Pretty sure that's not in any of the N64 Rare games. Morrowind lore? Morrowind is not made for 12-year-old children. Believe it or not, Todd did not sit down in his office and say, I want to make a game for 12-year-olds to play where Fargoth loses his cock ring and it's completely different. Sorry, I just heard the child shriek really loudly. She's sitting in the basement with a Cinco. Todd literally said his games are for boys. Todd thinks that he's a boy. Todd thinks he's still a boy. He doesn't understand he's an old man. Todd's definition of boys and the world's definition of boys do not mesh. They just don't. Anyway, my point is, get rid of the weird bestiality people working at Game Freak. That's my point. That's my whole point. Just get rid of them. Don't need them. Look, I have a little tiny sip of water here. That's my whole point. Get rid of them. Gross. Anyway, we're about to be playing some more Ghost Trick here. A little bit more Ghost Trick. It's loading up. Loading up. Loading up. It's thinking. No, wrong console. Hold on. There we go. Alright. Last we left off, we were in a submarine and we saved Ratatouille. But now we're fucked because there's still a hole in the submarine, I think, which is not a good thing to have in your submarine. Believe it or not, holes are one of the last things you want in your submarine. Okay, list of things you don't want in your submarine. Thing number 1, a hole. Thing number 2, a wireless Logitech controller. Thing number 3, a Game Freak lore writer. These are all the 3 major things you don't want. Did we talk about Red Dead Redemption 1 PC port on Saturday? We did not. Too little too late? I mean, almost too little too late. I was trying to play Red Dead Redemption on stream instead of, I don't remember what, very recently, but I could not deal with the control analog stick for aiming. So the fact that a PC port of Red Dead Redemption 1 will have proper mouse aiming is a big thing. But at the same time, hey Siri, when did Red Dead Redemption release for the Xbox 360?
Red Dead Redemption was released for the Xbox 360 on May 18th, 2010.
Yeah,
this is from fandom.com.
Thank you. At the same time, I'm not fucking paying you money for a 14-year-old game. I'm sorry, I'm just not. I'm just not. I'm not gonna do it. Okay, Oh, look at that flashlight. It's Sissel, he's here. Oh, right, we're gonna start going up, they can't swim, and we have to guide their way up. I remember now, that's where we left off. We already saw this cutscene here. We have to get them up there, to the ladder and stuff. Utsuman has the new... It probably has something. I heard that recently they added, like, anti-cheat, like, kernel-level anti-cheat onto GTA 5 Online for the PC. Like, how many years after the game came out? And in doing so, you can no longer play GTA 5 Online on a Steam Deck. I also heard that, you know, actual hackers basically just completely circumvented that anti-cheat like 2 days after it came out, so it was all pointless and all they did was hurt the actual proper consumer. That's great. Imagine giving money to Rockstar Games. Imagine. Okay, we already saw this dialogue last time. Oh, by the way, and I don't know why I'm saying this, because the people who are affected by this aren't hearing this yet. I'm a little behind on the archive uploads. I'm trying to catch up, but I've been a little busy during the day. But I'm trying to catch up. I know I'm a little behind, I'm trying to catch up. Okay, we already saw all this dialogue last time. It was like the last thing we did before we ended the stream, so I'm not stopping to read it. We already saw all this. Okay. Let's see. Emergency light. Ah, handle. Let's turn it. We blew a glove. I guess I can become one with the glove. Or not? Oh, I bet the glove was on here already and it went up there. I don't know. I don't care. Anyway, let's see. Fuse box, huh? Huh? Oh, man. I don't want to figure any of this shit out. I don't care. There's a door here, too, but it's stuck or something. I can't open it. I'll leave it to your superhuman strength, detective. What else we got here? Gotta move this hook. Getting... Oh, no. Now, if that happened more than once, that would be more than a coincidence. Oh, that's bull. Okay. No, I ain't going nowhere. Good hook. Very good hook. Aha! You did it, Sissel. Thanks. I genuinely don't think I could climb a ladder with a small child over my shoulder. And I should probably work on that before I need to climb a ladder with a small child on my shoulder. You dumb fuck! What was that? It looks like water seeping in isn't the only thing we have to worry about. Huh? Sissel, the flashlight doesn't work anymore. Hey, don't get mad at me. Maybe the contacts are bad or something. Hey, I know, you can fix it with your powers. Okay, now that's just taking things too far. I don't think I can actually fix this. Oh, I can. Okay. Oh, hey, great! Did you used to be an electrician? Shouldn't that be did you used to? Now I'm questioning myself, I'm not sure. Maybe I just talk stupid. I know for a fact I talk stupid, but this is still tickling my brain bone. Is that the right word, but in conversation it's pronounced differently? I guess it doesn't matter. Did you guys hear about how the head of Rare Studios is going to be the head of Xbox Game Studios now? Here's the thing, it's not the head of Rare Studios from when they made good games. It's the head of Rare Studios from when they made Connect Sports. That head of Rare Studios. Whoopee. That's a cruel question considering the circumstances. Now all we have to do is get to that door and we're safe. I still remember when the Kinect was brand new and they were showing off, like, you know, Kinect Sports, whatever. And you had the avatars, like, running on the field and they were wearing, like, Conker and Banjo, like, mascot heads. And it was, like, the most insulting fucking thing that anyone has ever, like, come up with, ever, in the history of humanity. She's really strong. That's really impressive. I don't know how she got this strong. And now she's really dead. Ow. I got a piece of chicken stuck in my teeth. Ugh. Cinco and I had leftover boneless chicken wings with macaroni for dinner. And the chicken was a little stringy. Yeah. What happened now? It looks like the submarine decided to rear up on its hind legs. Put the chicken in the macaroni or just with? We just put it with it. Obviously, I could have shredded it up and mixed it in with the macaroni, but I had a hunch Cinco just wanted to eat it straight, so I just warmed it up in the oven. If it was up to me, I would have shredded up the chicken, mixed it in with the macaroni, maybe throw in like a little bit of, a really good way to spice up macaroni. Put in like half a jar of salsa, mix that shit up, maybe put a little hot sauce on there. Mwah. Magnifique. You're having leftover Thanksgiving food? Pumpkin tormentor. Thanksgiving isn't until next month, dude. Come on. I can't believe we're still okay after that fall. Either we're really lucky, or we're dead and we just haven't realized it yet. Come on now, as if the latter could be true. Canadian Thanksgiving? Here's something that irks me. And by irks me, I mean I'm pretending it irks me. It doesn't really irk me. Why are other countries allowed to celebrate Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving is American. It's American as Genshin Impact apple pie at McDonald's. Okay? Thanksgiving is the celebration of when we went over to visit the Indians and gave them turkey that was poisoned with smallpox. Why do Canadians get to celebrate it? The Canadians didn't poison the Indians with smallpox. The Americans did. You got here first? Well, did you poison any Indians? Because I bet you didn't. Canada's Thanksgiving is Vikings visiting the Northern Territories like 800 years ago. Why would anyone be thankful for a Viking? When have Vikings done anything for you? Name one time a Viking has helped you in your life. One time. Just because we decided Olaf was the president doesn't mean he actually helped you in any way. We're playing a game, right? Back there, over there. Let's just see. Uh-oh. What now? The water sure is rising fast. Come on. You'll just have to go up to the top. Slacka! Slacka, thanks for subscribing. Appreciate that. Appreciate that very much. So I ate so much macaroni and chicken, it's all trying to come back out. I wish I knew how to burp. My single greatest character flaw is not knowing how to burp. My second greatest character flaw is all the horrible shit I say online. And my third greatest character flaw is not being able to learn how to burp. Let's see how I can help with my ghost tricks. Okay, let's see. Well, I think I see a familiar flame over there. Sissel! There you are! How's it going? How's it going? I'd say it was going pretty badly. You do understand how dangerous this situation is, don't you? Of course! After all! Just ask anybody who knows how... Just ask anyone who knows me how much I hate taking a bath! That reminds me. Toby had an appointment to get his haircut scheduled today. For noon. So around noon, well, like 20 minutes before noon, I'm like rushing to get out the door. I have the baby, like in her little baby seat. I got the dog, I'm going out the door. I hurry over to the car, I'm trying to open the door to put the baby in. I don't have my keys. I locked my keys in the house. Cinco had to come back home from work to let me back into the house. So Toby's still very hairy. His, how did I lock my keys in my house? I was in a hurry. Does it lock behind you automatically? No, I consciously locked the door on my way out. So yeah, Toby's still very hairy. Had to reschedule his haircut. With what? With my hands. What do you mean? You don't need keys to lock a door. That doesn't make sense. What are you talking about? How long did Cinco bully you? Cinco did not bully me at all. She was very kind to rush over and get me in. She did. She was very helpful, and I was probably not thankful enough. No, I locked my door from the inside. Then I left. Where were we here? Let's see. Maybe he's been in danger of drowning himself before. Okay, ready to create a path for these ladies? Of course! One thing I've considered... Okay, so phones, right? I always figured, like, there's a lot of unused space, more or less, in the back, and a little compartment to slide a key into would be great. 10 years ago, because nowadays all these goddamn phones have like wireless charging on the back. So I have a key slid in here, then guess what? I go to put this in a wireless charger, that key is going to get ultra giga hot and melt a hole through my foreskin, and then what am I going to do? So thanks to wireless charging and MagSafe, now there's no useful place to put a compartment on my phone. My phone that I guarantee you I always have in my pocket, whereas I don't have my keys on me, ever. Really wish wireless charging never became a thing. Because a little mini compartment on the back of the phone just to slide a key into would be great. Really good. Okay, let's see where we're going here. Put a keychain on your phone, but that's really annoying. I don't want to do that. Oh man, am I gonna have to like start all these like Crumbopulous devices? I don't want to. Oh, I can't go anywhere. It's all up to Missile. Wait, I should be able to go somewhere, because otherwise... How am I gonna do anything? Like, I can swap these fans. It's not gonna do me any good. I swapped the torpedo with his transformer. Like, I can swap this. Good's it gonna... It does me no good. Sissel is still trapped down here. Oh, wait. She can pick up the flashlight. Never mind, I'm stupid as hell. Okay. I should be able to just detonate the torpedo. Yeah, my keychain used to be thick and jingly, but I cleaned it up a few years ago. Now I just have my car keys, the house keys. I think the key to my parents' house. I don't even think I have the key to my mailbox on there, to be honest. These pistons sticking out right in front of me. It's almost like they're taunting me. Maybe it's a challenge. It might be just that. Think you can climb them? If I wasn't holding Camilla, I could probably do it easily. Cecil! You're not telling Miss Lynn to leave poor Miss Camilla behind, are you? Could you just be quiet for a minute, Missile? Those pistons sure do look like they could be used to our advantage. Small fan. Medium fan. I mean, I don't know which ones to swap. Wait, are these both medium? Medium. Yeah, 2 mediums. What good's that gonna do me? Hold on, my brain is working. My brain is working. Wait. Get back to the large one. I think I see what's happening here. Okay, we want to move the large one to the bottom. This is like the Tower of Hanoi, except for stupid idiots who stink. Here we go, check this out. Check us out. Oh yeah. There, how about that? Wow, this is great. You made a staircase for me. You'd better hurry. I don't think that water's gonna wait for you. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh heck. You know, video games really make it seem like scalding hot steam is going to be a bigger issue in your life than it actually is. Just putting that out there. Now this steam is getting in the way. It's too hot to get through. What? And there's no way to go around either. Think you can do something? Of course we can! We have to. Let's see what we can get up here. I don't know how I'm gonna get Sissel up there. I don't know how I'm gonna get anyone up here. Oh no. I'm gonna get them up here. Do I have to start the thing and then go? Yes. Oh, almost. There we go. Alright. Get this dog. Alright. I'm smart. Oh, alright. Oh, nothing but smarties here. There's pipes. There's pipes. Now what do I do with my life? Can I activate the fire extinguisher? Yeah, obviously I can swap those, but what good does... Oh, I see. Some of them point up, some point down. Look at this! If I swap the pipes, it changes how the steam comes out, huh? Oh, I get it, because the cracks in each pipe are different, right? So each pipe sprays out the steam a different way, huh? I bet that will come in handy. Oops. Almost. Video game, I'm trying to think! Give me a few seconds! Here comes that water again. Oh, I wish I could drink it all up for you! No, Missile, it's too salty! I think the more relevant point is that he's dead, so he can't drink it. Whatever, just do something about the steam! Leave it to me, Miss Lynn! Thanks, Missile. Okay, what do I do with these? I think there's much I can do with these. Oh, that's bad. does the wheel do? Does the wheel do something? I don't fucking know. Oh. There, how does that look? Looks great. All that horrible steam is cleared out of the way. Okay, it's not far now. Try to move forward. Shouldn't those pipes still be really hot? I guess it doesn't matter. Look up there. If I can just make it to that door, we can escape. Now, how in the world am I going to get up there? Don't yell at me. If you want to yell, you can yell at me! Missile. How can I yell at you when you're so sweet about it? I think you just did. Let's look for something to pull Miss Lynn up with. Yes, something to whisk Miss Lynn up and glide her ever so gently to the top with. Hey, are you being sarcastic? Let's see here. What? Oh, shit, right. This dog is in the way. No! Move, dog! I don't think the game's gonna let me do that. I don't think the game is gonna let me do that. Yeah, it doesn't let you do that. I don't know why I tried. I thought maybe it was a funny Easter egg, but this is your fault. You did this. You are the rude one, not me. Okay, let's see. A switch that I can't pull. Good. A fuse box that maybe I can open. Alright, now this is what I'm talking about. Okay, raise away. Oh, God. Arr. Sorry, I can't do it. Open it, hurry. Is that any way to ask for something? It's no use. I can't budge it. It must be stuck. Oh no. No! No! This way. Who? What the fuck? Okay. What just happened? I can't believe my eyes. Lynn and the little lady suddenly vanished, leaving only darkness and seawater. The submarine continues to sink down into the deep, deep sea, but I still want to try and make my way up as far as possible. I still want to head up to find a single ray of light. Light to Sorry. Alright. Chapter 17, 5:10 a.m. The upended submarine continues to sink, slowly but surely. A long, long journey to the bottom of the sea. Lynn and the little lady found the darkness and the salt water closing in on them. But at the very last second, something saved them. Now it looks down at them quietly. My head is filled with one giant question. What in the world is this thing? I'm not gonna eek. fuck is this? Oh, what? I see you managed to survive, Detective. Hey, you're... Excuse my appearance. I seem to have lost my body. Oh, and you there. Me? You're the ghost who's been saving Lynn all evening, aren't you? I guess. You knew about me all along? Of course. What else would explain all those unnatural things happening? If you knew, how come you didn't do anything about it all this time? And how come you decided to save us all of a sudden? I thought you wanted to get revenge on us. I don't really know. Please, you gotta tell me. I need to know. Who in the world are you? Sissel, look at you. What happened? I can't hold on to that image of myself any longer. You can't remember who you are? That's right. I came all this way tonight trying to chase down my lost memory. For quite a bit tonight I thought I was you, Sissel. Sissel? My name isn't Sissel. I bet you'll remember really soon who you are and who I am too. What? The man in front of me is not me. I'm even further away from the truth. Or maybe not. Something is stirring in my mind. A memory about to emerge. Do I know this man? Now that I've shed my image of myself, I feel like I'm one step closer to the truth. Why would like a telepathic, junk robot need to sit down? They got us good. It's all over for this submarine. Its engine room is destroyed. There's a hole in the hull and it's sinking as we speak. What are you doing here? I thought you had a deal with those people. They betrayed me. I was a fool to trust them. They already have what they wanted now. The Tempsic fragment. I didn't know they had it all figured out. You mean they figured out the source of your powers? Yeah, that meteorite's radiation has two effects on living creatures. It gives power and time. If you don't mind, we'd like to hear more. Oh boy. These 10 years, I've been watching that junkyard superintendent do his research, and I think I've kind of got some of it figured out. The meteorite's radiation gives spirits special powers, like possessing and manipulating objects. And in my case, swapping objects! Exactly. Apparently there are individual differences in the powers we get. And it seems these powers change as time goes by. They do? Yeah, my powers have changed over these past 10 years. At first, I could only manipulate small living creatures. Oh, okay. I need to hold on to the baby for a few minutes while Cinco makes some baby bottles. Formula baby bottles. This is nothing weird. I'll be right back. You should have seen how this baby squealed when she saw me come down the stairs. She squealed so big. Alright. Woo. Sorry, I went down and up 2 flights of stairs. Whew. Now then, how do you suppose we got these powers? It's simple. It is? How then? In a nutshell, we died while exposed to the energy emitted by the meteorite. It's radiation. Sorry, I'm still catching my breath. I'm extremely out of shape. That's what does it? Dying while being exposed to the radiation? On that day, 10 years ago. A fragment of that meteorite pierced my heart and I died. So of course I received special powers.
Hey, wait a minute! Is that how I got my powers too?
You know, you might be right. Aren't the Temsic remnants still right there in the park at the bottom of the crater? You're right. So that must mean I must have died in the presence of the meteorite's radiation, too. Another effect the meteorite's radiation has on us is that it gives us time. Again, I think this time effect is centered around the theme of death, but it's not all that clear. So the fact that I can return to 4 minutes before a person's death is another effect of that meteorite. One of the characteristics of that meteorite is its ability to replay the moment of death. Replay the moment of death. Ah, this is all so strange and confusing. I can't take it all in.
It makes about as much sense to me as anything else.
Yeah, strange and confusing. That just about sums up the object that pierced my body that day. Thanks to that meteorite fragment, my very existence is a contradiction. What do you mean? That day, she's trying to steal the remote to my shitty little TV I use as a second monitor. This TV I use as a second monitor is the TV I bought when I bought a PlayStation 3 back in the day. I had a part-time job at Target, I think, and I used one of my first paychecks to buy a PS3. Not one of my first. I used an early paycheck to buy a PS3 and this shitty TV. I don't even remember what I used that PS3 for. Probably not much. What games did I have? The only game I remember buying with the PS3 was Fallout 3. When that fragment pierced my heart, I lost my life. However, because it remained inside of me, that fragment continued to constantly regenerate my body. In other words, my body was continuously cycling between the moments that separated my life and death. Well, here's the thing. I didn't really play it on the PS3. I played it maybe a few minutes and I ended up forgetting about it and doing the PC version instead because, you know. Which is why I say I have no idea what I used that PS3 for. I genuinely don't have any solid memories of playing and enjoying a game on the PS3. Probably because the PS3 has no games. My body was continuously cycling between the moments that separated my life and death. What? My body's vital function stopped 10 years ago. But my body's time is perpetually stopped at the moment just before death. Time just stopped, huh? So I simply existed, not really alive and not really dead. That pretty much sums up these last 10 years for me ever since the incident in the park. My body hasn't aged a day. My hair hasn't grown an inch. Come to think of it, that old pigeon guy mentioned something. He said he couldn't cut this guy's body with a scalpel. Whoppa! So I guess as soon as an incision was made, his body would be regenerated. Wow. Are you gonna chew on the pillow again? Dope. Look at this little dope. She's a dope. You're a dope. Before I left this country, I wanted to do one thing. I wanted to get revenge on the people who stole our lives. Our lives? As part of the deal, I made those guys promise to cooperate. Cooperate? You mean the kidnapping? It all went fine. I manipulated the Justice Minister and made him issue the execution order. But I thought he might call off the execution at the last second. So that's why you wanted his daughter kidnapped. But they kidnapped the wrong girl. Little did I know. They had their own reasons for cooperating with me. Huh? Their objective was to wipe out everybody who had to do with Their objective was to wipe out everybody who had to do with Temsic. Detective Jode was one such person, so they were happy to cooperate. Inspector Cabanella and that junkyard super. They were slated to be wiped out too. And as it turns out, I was one of their targets as well. So they stole my Temsic fragment, and here I am. But they had one more final target. You, Detective. Me? Oh! One final target. If you weren't there in the park that day 10 years ago, I never would have thought of doing something as stupid as taking a hostage. Okay. But I was just a little kid playing in the park. Yeah, I know. Huh? 10 years later, and you'd become a detective looking into Jode's case. Tonight, I invited you to a quiet spot on the edge of town. It was a trap, you see. I told you who I was. You never saw my face that day 10 years ago. So of course you didn't recognize me. I took possession of you to make you shoot me. Your subconscious resisted me, such incredible power. It was the first time I wasn't able to control someone completely. The aim was off, and the first shot missed the mark. The junkyard was equipped with security cameras. I knew you'd be wanted for murder. That was my plan, anyway. But they had other ideas. They simply wanted you wiped out. But then, something threw a big monkey wrench into their scheme. I showed up. I was supposed to meet up with them after that. But then something went wrong. What happened? My body disappeared. The inspector in white was responsible for that one. My precious bargaining chip was in that body. I had to get it back, no matter what. That inspector caused me no end of trouble. But why were those people targeting me? I never even heard of the Temsic meteorite. Because you were looking into the Jode case. They thought you would find out about Temsik sooner or later. And that's pretty much the whole story. The only thing left to do now is wait for water pressure to crush this submarine. Oh no! There are no cores that link from here to the water surface. I have an idea. We hook up the phone line and... there are no communication cables down this deep. They meant for this submarine to be my coffin. A coffin for the dead. There's no escape. I think I kind of understand now. What you've been feeling these 10 years. You what? This feeling, cut off from the world, all alone in a submarine? Sinking slowly towards the bottom of an endless sea? This must be how you felt all along. Lynn? Camilla! Is it true? We're stuck here? What? If my dad was here, I bet he'd save us. Oh, Camilla, I'm so sorry. That's funny. What is it, Sissel? There's something I don't understand. Why would they go to all this trouble of detaching the control room? What? Why didn't they just steal the Temsik fragment and escape if that's what they wanted? Why did they have to jettison your body off into the sea? That's a good question. But I guess it doesn't matter now. We'll never find it again. We have no idea where it launched to. Wait a minute! Yes, we do! This will tell us where Detective Jode is. That present from the inspector in white. That's right, Detective Jode told me to hold on to it for him. And the bullet is still in the person's body in the command room, right? Then we should be able to tell exactly where it is with this. But even if we find out where it is, how do we get there?
We should be able to figure something out between the three of us! With our powers, right, Miss Lynn?
Right. Oh, and wait a minute. What about a torpedo? A torpedo? In any case, it's way too early to give up. It looks like the Detective Jode's our last hope. Come on, let's get started. I don't want to talk to a floor lamp. Grape. I don't think I can dial this phone. Oh, wait, maybe I can. The torpedo room, huh? There might be another torpedo left. I'll go check it out.
Oh, I get it! You're gonna use a missile to ram the control room!
Well, I don't know about ram. We don't want to blow Detective Jode up, but something like that. We'll climb up to the torpedo room, too. Up is definitely safer. Okay, I'll see you there, then. It looks like torpedoes can be launched manually with these switches. There are only 2 tubes, so there should be 1 left. I guess the first thing we have to do is load it into the tube.
When it comes to missiles, you can count on me!
I'll enter the coordinates of the command room into the torpedo. How does she know how to operate a torpedo launcher? And I just turned on the backup power. We ought to be able to use the switches now. Okay, let's try it. Good luck! This switch won't budge. Maybe it's broken? I don't think the entire device is broken, though. It would probably work just fine if only I could move this switch. We'll just have to find a way to move it somehow. But I can't do it with my powers alone.
What will happen to these two ladies?
I think that's up to us and our powers.
What?
This is no time to be standing around unsure of ourselves. Will you lend me your strength missile?
Me? Of course I will! Count on it!
Torpedo. There we go. The torpedo looks serviceable. All set on this end too, but something's odd. What is it? The command room. It looks like it's slowly sinking. Sinking? Yeah, like it's completely run out of power. I wonder what happened. I don't know, but I guess I'll find out. Right, okay, hop into the missile. I'll launch it for you. Okay, thanks. I've already set the torpedo's course. It'll head towards the command room where Jode is. 12 seconds after launching, it'll pass by the command room for an instant. That instant will be your window of opportunity to jump over to the command room. Okay, got it. And then we'll find a way to come back and save you. That'll probably be my last task tonight. Just hold on until we get back. Okay, come on, Missile. Missile?
I'm sorry, I can't go.
What?
I just can't. How could I leave? I can't leave Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla behind. I can't do it!
Missile.
I swapped the switches so the missile can be launched. You'll have to do the rest, Sissel.
I can't do it either. I can't ask Missile to come with me after that. I understand exactly how he feels. I want you to go, Missile.
What? But Miss Lynn?
You staying here won't change our fate, but if you go with Sissel, you might be able to make something happen, and that's our only hope.
But what if that something doesn't happen? I'll never be able to see you again. Never, never again. Even I can understand that. I couldn't stand that. Don't worry, Missile. Miss Camilla.
I just know you and Sissy can make something happen. I believe in you. I'll be right here waiting for you.
Can you not smudge up my glasses, please? Like, really?
We'll see each other then, don't worry.
Miss Camilla!
That's a good boy, Missile. Now, are you ready? Remember, it's 12 seconds after I throw this switch. We're ready. Sissel? Yes. We never found out who you really were. But that doesn't matter now. All I know is I'm truly glad I met you tonight. Thank you for everything. And I'm glad I met you, Detective.
But we're gonna see each other again, right, Sissy? Right, Missile?
That's right, we promised, little lady.
Of course we will!
I'll never forget you, no matter what happens. Here goes then. Good luck, friend! I'm pretty sure it's illegal to shoot missiles out into the sea, but what do I know? These 12 seconds are lasting an eternity. I strive to think of a way to save Lynn and the little lady the whole time. But how can a ray of light of hope reach this far down to the deep sea? Before I can think of an answer, the 12 seconds are up. Detective Jode!
I bet that big masked man did this! I'm gonna bite him!
You'd better not. He might break your teeth. The command room has lost power and is sinking. So I wonder what that masked man is going to do.
Let's talk to Detective Jode.
Well, much as I'd love to continue, we've hit that hour mark. So, kinda gotta bust out of here now. Well, gamers, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Tune in Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern for some more Paper Mario. Tune in Saturday. Sorry, I had to remind myself what day Saturday was. Tune in Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern for working more on our game. Really hoping we can start putting a wrap on all the mechanics we're putting into that game so we can start making the level, because it's starting to stretch out. And then, of course, tune in next Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, for another hour-long mini-stream playing more Ghost Trick. Yeah. Alright. Play it cool, don't be a fool, don't eat too many macaronis like I did. Otherwise you'll end up just like this. And you don't want that, do you? Do you?
Say goodnight, baby.
You heard her.